see, it seems to be working. Chat. So far, so good. Let's see, unknown. I'll hope it's working for the most part. Seems I can write something now, which is great. Picarto not connecting yet. Although it says online. Let's see. P. Seems to be working, just that the chat doesn't seem to be connected. So just pop it out if it will let me. Wow, I didn't stream for 1.5 months and all the menus have changed and I don't recognize anything. Yeah, I think should be good. Hopefully. Just gonna leave it open here. If anybody drops in, I'm hoping I will get their message and that everything works. If not, I'm going back to my streaming schedule, so, and it's gonna be recorded on YouTube as well. So hope it'll be good. Let's see, gotta get a page, get the colors and everything. I already did, I think, a page for this chapter. Yep, I have the colors here. I do need to get an older page though. And get all the colors here. So yeah, I am back. Niels color. So I'm coloring a page from my comic book Niels Feynman's Time Traveling Adventures. Let's see here. Usually I do the stream let's see, I don't have his shirt color, but it was kind of a yellowish shirt. I think I can get it back. I started saying something and then I interrupted myself, and then I don't remember what I was talking about. Hmm. It's like total blank in my head. I do not remember. Maybe it's the nerves. I haven't streamed in a while. The idea of talking live is kind of scary. Also, there's nobody in the chat, so it's even weirder because I'm kind of talking to myself like a crazy person. But it's okay. There are a lot of crazy people on the internet. It seems like the internet was made for them, so I just fit right in very well. Saturday I am planning on streaming as well. That's kind of the schedule I set for myself. Don't know yet what I'm gonna stream then. You guys can give suggestions. Let's see, do I have his shoes anywhere? Nope, I do not, and I'm gonna go get where was it? There we go, character sheet somewhere here. Oh, hi, sun is up. Well, someone must be listening, at least 2 people. What I'm... Hi. Hi, sun is up. How are you doing? How's it going? I really didn't expect anyone to come. Glad to see you. I finally finished moving and got some good night's sleep and settled everything inside the house, so I thought, you know, I can stream again. I don't know what I should be talking about, because unfortunately, because of YouTube, I can't use any radio. Got the notification, so I'm here. Aw, thank you for coming. Do you like your new place? Yeah, I have a washing machine in the house now. We're allowed to have a washing machine and what do you call it? Laundry machine inside the house. Where we lived before, it was also with rent, and we couldn't have a washing machine inside the house. We had to go like the other side of the building complex, and it was pretty far, and that was so annoying. And so now I'm super glad I have the washing machine inside the house. I don't have to uh, use the car to go do my laundry because it was pretty far and I had to carry all of the laundry, so it was super weird arrangement. Um, so yeah, I'm glad I can have like a more normal situation. Because it was a student campus. so it had a pretty bizarre arrangement. Student campuses are always like that everywhere, I think. If you're gonna live on a student campus, be prepared. When I went to university, because I lived in the capital, everything was close by. You had university and my home pretty close to each other. Though I had this really crappy old washing machine that sometimes would work and sometimes it wouldn't work. That was the best that I could find. So, and it flooded the house a couple of times, which was really annoying. I hated that washing machine. I've just not had luck in my life with washing machines. But I do love them. Life without a washing machine is pretty difficult. Oh, I should turn the text off. This is line art, and this is text chores. So I'm kind of trying to make his clothing white, but also a bit dark. Like it's not new. It's my understanding that they did not have the best technology for bleaching clothes back then. My parents are redoing their place, so they are kind of moving, but at the same house, just lower floor, where grandparents used to live. Oh, good luck with that. Hope they have an easy transition and there's not too many problems with the renovation. When my parents moved in the grandparents' old house, they had a lot of renovation to do. So my grandparents' house was built in the 1930s. So in the 30s, so it's almost 100 years old, the house. And my parents moved there in the 50s. My grandparents, sorry, moved there in the 50s. And when they moved in, they had to put plumbing because the house didn't have plumbing. And it hasn't been changed since. So 50 plus my parents moved and their grandparents at most 10 years. It was like 7, but let's say 10. So you have 60 years that plumbing had to be there in the walls and work, and so when they moved in they had to change it because it wasn't looking too good. And after they finished moving in, as soon as they moved in, a pipe burst. And they just had finished renovating the house, everything was good, and then they flooded the house. With the wooden floor, everything was ruined in one of the rooms. Same, have to redo the whole bathroom, and my mom wants a new kitchen. I gotta say, as a girl who usually does the cooking inside the house, it's so nice to have a good kitchen. It's, you know, it's you have to cook every day, so you have to have room to move around. It's kind of like a job in a way. So having a good office is very nice. So I've lived with rent the past few years, and I'm a pretty tall person. I am the average height of men in my country, and usually the furniture is smaller than that for the kitchen because they kind of assume whoever's gonna be in the kitchen is gonna be a bit shorter, because also the average height of the country has increased in the past 20 years. When there was communism, there was famine, and it's not anymore. So people are taller. And the constant problem that I have is that the kitchen furniture is always too small for me, and it really hurts my back. Like, I have to bend over, and if I ever want to make something traditional, you know, make a pie or make certain dishes that you don't find at the supermarket, I have to work extra to make them, so I have to be hunched over the kitchen, and it's just murder for my back. I hate it. Actually, since I came here, I haven't really cooked anything traditional. I mean, I do some things on occasion, but I generally avoid it because it's always so much back pain. But when it's my husband's birthday, or he's just really tired and he wants something that he really likes to eat and we don't find it here because it's a different country, I will cook it though. And then my back hurts and I'm like, drama. They don't have pastry shops like we have back home. Like back home, also because, you know, it's a big city. But even in the small city where he lived, you would have like these little pastry shops at the corner. And they would sell all kinds of pastry that we really enjoy. A lot of them with telema cheese, which is kind of like feta cheese, I guess would be the closest approximation to it. Mom wants the oven that is in the middle of the wall. Usually we have them under the cooking stove. I'm not sure what you mean by the oven in the middle of the wall, but you do have like those pizza shops that they have let's see, oven in the wall. So if you're North American, I imagine it's something like this. Good thing is, like, you don't have to bend over, and if you're old and you have to take a turkey out of the kitchen or out of the stove, it's definitely gonna be less of a chance you drop it on the floor. Like, for example, I have this cast iron, what is it called? Tigaye. Yeah, that. Okay, so this oven, it's pretty nice, and I think it's super convenient if you're having back problems. You don't have to bend and lift heavy stuff. How the cookware? Pan. Oh, pan. Okay, so it's called pan tigay. Okay, so I have a couple of these because they're super great for cooking. and I put them stupidly where I had room. I mean, it wasn't much of a choice, but I put them in a really inconvenient place, and I was trying to get them from underneath the kitchen counter. And they're so heavy, and I don't have the strength in my hand, and they were falling, and they were gonna fall over some other expensive um, pans that are Teflon coated, that I use for pancakes, for crepes actually. So I really didn't want those expensive ones to break, and I was like, ah, hold on to dear life, don't drop them on the other ones, because if they get chipped, they're gonna not be good. And it was just so intense and scary because it happened super fast. And I was like, no, 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 not the good pants. I don't want to go for that again. So I just didn't put them in the cupboard anymore until I find somewhere else to put them. No, actually, the maintenance is very easy on the cast iron pans. All you have to do is put oil on them and put them a bit on the heat. Um, Cast iron pan tenants. I really love these because you can put them, so you can look at tutorials online, how to take care of them. And I love them because they're very easy to take care. I don't have to worry about them getting scratched. I can use whatever kind of tool I want and need. Because you know, if you have a Teflon or some sensitive pan, you gotta be careful. No iron tools, only wooden ones. If you ever forget your food and you burn the pan, it's gonna be crappy, or you're gonna ruin it if you ever burn it. And I sometimes forget about the food. And I have ruined some pans over my lifetime because of this, because I forgot about them and I burned the food. This way, if I do burn the food, I'm only gonna lose the food, not the expensive pan as well. Of course, depends what food you have. Um, some foods can be expensive. But the way, you know, I know what kind of cook I am, and the mistakes I often do and the stuff I ruin. So I would rather have a cast iron pan that can withstand the full fury of my neglectfulness. And I also really love them to grill inside the house, like we love grilling food. Cast iron grill pan. It's so much faster than making a barbecue outside. And you know, if you live in a big city, like you, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do barbecue on your balcony and smoke all of your neighbors. It's not a nice thing to do. So I have one of these and I love them because I can grill meat so quickly, and it tastes really good. And my husband really doesn't like the smoky flavor. I personally like the smoke from the coal. I've been told it's not the healthiest thing you can eat, the smoke from the wood. So, if you have that health risks in mind, if you eat barbecued often, it might actually be healthier not to eat smoke from wood. Although usually the charcoal they sell is not from a toxic tree. My dad was making eggs in the pancake pan, the pan for crepes or what Americans call them, and he destroyed it. Oh, one was burnt and the other raw. Oh my god. Yeah, we have a special pan just for crepes. But I got a new one. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, you have to be careful with those. I didn't know at first either, and I couldn't understand why my crepes were bad. And my husband told me, well, you destroyed the pan. Because growing up, we didn't have the Teflon pans because we didn't have a lot of money. So I just grew up without it, and I didn't really know how to take care of it. I had gotten one as my birthday when I was living alone, but that was just uh, I didn't get to use it much before I moved to the US, and obviously I didn't take it with me. Oh, hi June, how are you? We were sharing wisdom about the cast iron pans. I'm spreading the gospel on the good pan. I love these. They can take so much abuse. They're just so forgiving with a cook like myself that is forgetful and impatient and clumsy. I mean, my husband got me a really nice pan, Teflon, very good, ideal for making Chinese food. And the second day I got it, guess what I did? I put it up on top of the fridge because it was so big it didn't fit anywhere else. And then I don't know what I did, but it fell off the fridge and it bent. And now I can't put the lid on it because the lid doesn't fit anymore because it's bent. And I'm really heartbroken about it. And I was trying to hide it from him also, but eventually he found out that I broke it. No, it's not a wok. Let me see. Deep Teflon pan. It's something like this. It looks something like this. Yeah, this one actually, but it's in different colors. It's white on the inside and creamy outside, but it seems to be the same kind of pan that I have. And I dropped it on the floor and this part here got bent. So the lid, I can't put the lid on it anymore. And you don't have this problem with a cast iron pan. It will probably break your floor though, so if you have like ceramic tiles on the floor and you drop that, it would break your ceramic tiles. Yeah, I'm really sad about it. But it was really weird from the beginning. The middle here is raised up a bit, so you can actually make crepes in it. So we got it because we really love crepes, and unfortunately we cannot actually make any in that one, so we had to get another one. Uh, I have so many pans now. I really don't want to part from them because I love them all. And we're gonna have to go back to Europe, and I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna bring them with me. So yeah, because there's so many other things I wanna bring, and there's only so much room you have in the um, suitcase. We're trying to find a way to bring everything, trying to look at transporting a lot of things overseas. And fortunately there are some YouTube videos, like there was this lady that moved from the UK all the way to New Zealand, and she just rented a shipping container. uh, Actually I think I made her nose way too dark. It was this actually this other brown. Yep. So we might have to get a shipping container, which is kind of weird. I've never used one to transport stuff over the ocean. I don't even know how we're gonna do that and how much it's gonna cost. I've looked at some prices online and they're pretty scary, so it's, you know, it's just stuff you don't think of when you move initially. Because we came here just with, you know, the what do you call it? The luggage that we had some clothes in and didn't have anything. So no furniture, no game controllers, no anything. We gradually bought them from here. And the first year we were like, oh, we're not getting anything because we're only staying 1 year. And then we were gonna stay another year, and we thought, okay, we're not gonna get anything because we're staying another year. And then, well, we would like to play some games. Let's get some controllers. They're small. We can fit them in the backpack, and we got some bicycles and other things. Frying pans. And we didn't stop. Oh, we need a toaster. Oh, we need this. Oh, we need that. And I would sure love to have some toast. Oh, we'll get a toaster and then we'll leave it here, and so on. Like we always bought like the cheapest stuff because we thought, oh, it's only has to last 1 year. Let's see, the inside of the mouth should be darker pink. Oh, June, do you want me to explain to you the next few pages while you're here? Wonder how long the lag is. Because I'm using Restream. Okay, let's open this. So this is page 82. I am at 83. So this one, I think you pretty much covered it. Oh, okay, so you're still sketching. So here Niels gets the buckets from underneath the table. And then in panel 2, he's still inside of the house. And we've decided we're gonna leave the doorknob on the left side as you're looking from the inside. So as it is in panel here, So it's on the left. We had some issues of continuity with that, folks. The doorknobs and the windows are our enemy. And here are gonna be Erwin and Marie at the stairs to the kitchen. And Erwin is making fun of Niels doing chores again. And Marie is kind of defending him and slapping Erwin again about him being mean to Niels. So he's like, hush now, stop being like that. And now, oh no, I know why I didn't make the broom. I have the old sketch. Oh yeah. I said I updated it, and sorry about that. But then I kind of realized they need a broom if they go upstairs to clean. So she came out with the broom, even though they had a broom inside the house. But I thought, I'd not waste time on explaining things by going into the room, showing that they're going to get a broom. It seemed like a waste of time, so Gran is giving them the broom. Here they're on the hallway, so this is panel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot. Okay, no problem. Glad it's resolved. So here in panel 5, they're in the hallway, and Niels is closing the door and squishing Erwin as he was trying to get out, because he didn't notice Erwin. He's talking to Marie and Marie's talking to him. So he's like closing the door behind him and squishing Erwin, and Erwin is upset. He's being squished. And Gran hears the sounds outside the hallway. I don't know if you have this in Italy, but in Romania, during communism, we had Secret Service, and all the old ladies were informants. So old women would wait and hear at the door. If they heard anybody moving, they would come outside to see who it was, or they would look through the visor to see who it was. So this is a bit of an inside joke. Probably only East Europeans are gonna get this joke. I don't know if it's in Italy as well. But anyway, she comes out and was like, "Oh, I heard you. Isaac Newton told me that you're cleaning and you'd be glad to help me too. So go upstairs and clean the attic." And now Niels gets on top of the chores that he got from Newton. He gets the chores from Gran as well, which is actually a cat from the future that is setting him up. Yeah, old lady's always watching. So here she's giving him like more information about the fact that he has to go clean upstairs and things like that. And Niels is upset. He has to clean more stuff. Off topic, but I googled the royalty-free radio and there are some, but I have to leave because my dog wants cuddles and sleep. So yeah, doggy mama. Oh really? I haven't seen any. Can you please send me the link? Thank you so much. Sun is up. Like, it would be a lot better if I could have some music instead of me awkwardly talking about dishwashers and frying pans. Like, that would be so helpful. Because when I looked up this royalty-free radio, I couldn't find anything. I had a friend of mine who's a musician let me share some of her songs, but she only had like 20. Not enough when you're streaming every week twice. Initially, I thought June wrote me because she has dogs as well. Because I don't see the avatar anymore, I just see that it's from YouTube. Oh, hi Kirani! I was just talking about you. I think you sent us an emoji thingy? Yay! Oh, this doesn't show up. Oh, I think it's the star that doesn't show up. You're psychic. Yes, you are psychic, Kirani. Have you all been? I've been great. We've settled into the new house, so it's good. I have less problems now. Oh, we got a bed to sleep on, which is really nice. I like sleeping on a bed. It's so comfortable. It was fun to carry the mattress, but fortunately the shop was nearby, so we just tied it to the car and we would drive really slowly. Beds are great. Yeah. Well, my husband has to get a good night's sleep because he has to teach every day to the students. So, well, it was pretty much a priority to get something he could sleep on. Because it's so hard, I have to go to work and to sleep well so you can function and not be a zombie. So anyway, I was talking about you and your songs. Apparently there is a royalty-free radio. Oh, good night sleep. Yeah. Um. So somebody wrote me earlier about royalty-free radio. So I'm gonna try and Google that again because she said she found something. Last time I checked, um, there wasn't any that was compatible with YouTube. I've occasionally put some of your songs on our live stream, so thank you for letting me do that. This is marine color. I'm so amped to be writing again. I have my PC and my piano set up. Oh, awesome! Please don't forget to tag me when you post in the Discord group or whatever elsewhere you post, so that I don't miss it. Thank you so much to be featured on the channel. Thank you for letting us use your music. It's always, I really prefer to have music on my channel rather than me talking awkwardly. Fortunately, I've had good luck here on YouTube. I've only had people say that my voice sounds okay or it sounds even nice. So I haven't gotten any criticism. Yes, I shall tag the awesome. But for me, it's like always trying to think of what I should say. I did write a sticky note about things that I should talk in case I ran out of things to say. Your voice is irreplaceable. You have a lovely voice. Thank you. I don't know. I just hate my voice. I really don't like it. And when I hear it recorded, it's even worse. I don't like it at all. I don't know. I really don't like my voice. But I'm glad other people like it. I am on a mission to make supper and catch flies. Good luck with the cooking. I recommend cast iron pans. You didn't get the conversation earlier, but yeah. I am a fan of cast iron pans. Anyways, there's a BBC show called the Bodyguard, without the D, just Bodyguard. And it's really nice, and it's with the actor who played Robb Stark in Game of Thrones. I hate flies, but they keep coming in my apartment. Get a cat. The cat will get rid of the flies. That's how I got rid of flies and roaches and mosquitoes. It would be a bit overpowered for a fly. The cat, yeah. But that's how I got rid of all the bugs in my apartment. I got a cat, and he hunted everything. And I think it matters what kind of cat you get. The cat that I got, initially I wanted it to be cute for cuteness and kind of more of a decoration and maybe companionship. Have somebody to complain to because I was living alone. And I didn't know you could complain on Facebook at the time. Cast iron stuff. Oh, cast irons are very forgiving. I love them. So, yeah, so like I was saying, I didn't know that you could use Facebook to complain. Why I can't stream yet? Yeah, it's difficult to keep up with the lag. So I got a cat, and I got it from my uncle who is a veterinarian, and he recommended that cat because he knew it. It was a stray cat, village cat roaming around, and he said, get that cat. He's a hunter. I've seen him hunt. So my cat came with a recommendation on its CV. And my uncle was right. He was a hunter. He hunted everything that moved. Everything that moved got pounced on. And after a while, I guess he was notorious because I didn't have any mosquitoes, any roaches, any flies. He would hunt all of them. My cat is lazy. Living where I am now. Amusing story now that you mention your epic cat story. When I was 17, I lived at a different apartment building. But upstairs a new couple had a baby. A human baby or a cat baby? I'm assuming it's a and they threw out the cat. Aw, come on. Really? So I adopted him. Oh, poor kitty cat. It's kind of the Lady and the Tramp story, but without a happy ending. I mean, it had a happy ending because it found you to love it. But that's sad. Most amazing hunter ever. Yeah, a lot of cats are that way, and I'm super glad. He used to turn the doorknob. Oh. How do you turn the doorknob? I mean, I have these American doorknobs. I can barely turn them, and I'm a human. If my hands are even slightly wet or oily from the cream, I'm stuck in the bathroom. I have to claw at the door for my husband to come let me out. But not my current cat. Too smart. Is an orange snuggle blob. Aww. Those are the best. I really have a soft spot for ginger cats. And I understand that they're the most popular color of cats, and that the black cats are the least popular. He used to stand on the door rail and push on the metal knob until it opened. Wow. I mean, he has a better grip than me. Like I said, if my hands are wet, I'm stuck in the bathroom. Or if I have cream on them and I can't dry them off because I don't want to wash away the cream. Also adopted, yeah. Even though I really like how ragdoll cats are as a breed, I don't think I would ever um, get a cat breed. I would always adopt because there's so many that don't have a home. Hi Anna, how are you? I'm gonna can I reduce the font of this? Can't remember, they are not disposable items. Hi Anna. Okay. Yeah. Also, my husband, all of his cats are strays that he had. Because we have a lot of strays back home, unfortunately. The chat changed from last time. I know, right? You don't stream for 2 months and everything changes. I was like pretty confused when I got in as well. I was thinking, oh wait, where's the thing? And I can't get the Picarto chat to work. But there doesn't seem to be anybody there. I am streaming on Picarto, it's just that there's nobody there in the chat, fortunately, to see that it's not working. I will try and fix it after I finish the stream. Wow, where's the opening? Wrong hand. There we go, his blue hat. He's fancy now. He's going out to get his hair cut. Because he has a meeting tonight at the Eagles pub. The Eagles pub, by the way, is an actual pub that's been around Sir Isaac Newton's time and is still working to this day. And apparently it was indeed a popular gathering place for scientists. So this pub has been in Cambridge for at least 300 years. I think it's actually more like 500 years old. I'm not sure I remember correctly, but I think that's just amazing. You have a pub going on for such a long time. They've actually renovated some uh, pubs in Bucharest as well that are really old. Of course, probably for the Italians in my chat, it's not so impressive. If you wanted, you guys can still use the Colosseum, which is over 1,000 years old, I think. Welcome home. Ce? Am lăsat la vedere. Are you calling me fat? Okay, and his green pants. When I set this color palette initially, well, I don't imagine he has very good taste in clothing, so anything goes. I'm gonna need a line here. I think. Something like that. And his mouth and his eyeballs I gotta do. And I feel like there should be another eyebrow over here. Aren't I on the right layer? I am on the right layer. Why doesn't the move grid? Why won't the Alt button work anymore? Should have done like a change the status. Oh, there's so many options in this program. Okay, fine, I'll just do another layer and merge them. Newton ink. Okay, so it is a 4 o'clock. Let's see. We'll do the backgrounds as well. Hope I can finish in time. If not, I will finish offline. Here Niels was happy it's a new day, wishing Mr. Newton good morning, but if you've seen the previous page, he was not too glad about that. He had a run-in with Erwin. And there's stuff missing from the counter here, but I guess Newton could have moved it. Wall. He picked the stuff, yeah. I mean, usually you don't do that with continuity because it ruins it, but yeah. It's kind of a rule at school, at film school. You don't move stuff off screen. Like, you never do that. I think I can get a cabinet from one of the other panels and just stick it in there. And this is gonna be the floor behind him, which is wooden. I wish I knew what Sun's Up name on Facebook is. She is from the Stardew Valley group. She mentioned the radio for YouTube, but she never got a chance to give me a link. Hope she comes back. If she watches the recording, please give me the link that you said. I will decide later on those ones. I watched a YouTube video where it said that those ones is incorrect in English. I'm not clear about that, but I kind of remember when I said it myself. Now I'm curious. Okay, and here I'm gonna have to delete this part because we're gonna have the background with the courtyard, and Erwin is kind of sitting on a bush. Maybe I should make that more clear and draw some leaves here. because I don't think it's the most intuitive scene. Dun, 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 dun. So anyway, for those of you that have Netflix, there's a new series coming. They're gonna make the Witcher books and game into a Netflix series. They've already cast the main protagonist. Is gonna be played by the actor who played Superman. So I'm hoping it'll be a good uh, adaptation. But after what they've done to Death Note, which I really like that anime series, and I think it was a improvement on the comic. So it's gonna be pretty hard to beat anyway, but they just failed so spectacularly that I'm a bit worried about the Witcher series. I'm thinking maybe that window should have been smaller. I'm gonna have to go check on Google Maps again. I'm so glad I have Google Maps. Like every time I don't remember something how it was supposed to be, I can always just go back and can access a lot of things. And they update the photographs as well. Stairs. Everyone has gone quiet. Okay, so I'm still streaming. I wasn't sure if my stream crashed. I'll put it on a separate layer. Okay, works like that. When I'll need to add the texture, it should be okay. This one here. And I'm gonna have to put something here in the background. I think I have it in another layer in the room already. Floor. And I think this is pretty much it for the base colors. I'm gonna end the stream here. I think I may need to change the streaming schedule a bit, not sure yet. I will keep you guys updated if I need to do that. I just finished this up quick. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry it's a shorter stream today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Next stream will be, I think, Saturday at 11 a.m. As announced in the schedule. I don't think there'll be any changes there. So see you then if you can make it. If not, as always, it will be on YouTube, recorded in the playlist Niels Feynman and the live stream playlist. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye everyone.